Good morning, Lumberjacks. It's great to see you here today. We made it to day number 4, and our first 3 days at Sequoia Middle School have been great. I want to say a special thank you to the class of 2024, and if you don't know who you are, you're the 7th graders, and you'll know because by the end of the year, that's how we refer to our classes, because we expect you guys to graduate, to stay on track and get through high school and move on to college. So class of 2024, welcome. And to our 8th graders, you guys have been doing a great job so far this year, and we're really excited. You guys are going to be the leaders of the school this year. We want you to show those 7th graders how it's taken care of here at Sequoia Middle School. So today's advisory is going to be about levels of misbehaviors. Before I get into that though, I think it's very important that we talk about positive things that take place on our campus that possibly will keep you from going that route. And you know, we don't want to spend too much time on that, but what we do want to do is talk about these positive things, and I'm talking about getting involved in school. And there's many things here at Sequoia Middle School. We're going to start out with our sports programs. We have a championship football team that won the Division II championship last year and will be playing in Division I this year. And they're already getting started, but it's not too late to get out there. So if you want to play football, make sure you talk to those coaches. It's a great way to meet people here, especially if you're a 7th grader. You guys got a lot of different people at this school. Different elementaries are here now. So you want to meet people. So it's through football. We have girls volleyball going on. We have cross country going on right now. And all of those sports are for all of our kids. There's a lot of different ways that or excuses that kids can make. This is not the time to make those excuses. You guys are 7th graders. Try everything that you can. You never know until you try. That's a really important saying, especially at this grade level. I also want to let you guys know about the clubs that we offer. We haven't had our club rush yet, but it's going to be coming up really soon. It's another way to get involved at school if you don't want to play a sport. We have a ton of clubs that we offer, and if we don't offer that club, if you just find a few kids and you guys all share the same interest, we have a great, wonderful staff here that will be more than willing to help you out and help you get that club going so that you and your friends can meet and you guys can enjoy whatever it is that you guys enjoy doing with the supervision of an adult. We want you guys to stay out of trouble, and those are the ways that you'll stay out of trouble. Now let's get back to this levels of misbehaviors. I want to talk about what a level of misbehavior is, or which ones we have. We have 3 levels here at Sequoia. We have level 1, it's real simple. Level 2 and level 3. I'm going to talk about level 1 misbehaviors. It's really simple. It's a lot of times maybe when a student is tapping their pencil or talking out of turn, they're not following the expectations of a class. With our level 1 behaviors, we have our teachers who are great at what they do. They usually take care of those level 1 misbehaviors, or they attempt to take care of them, and they utilize strategies like proximity, which means they'll go and they'll stand by a student who's not doing what they're supposed to do. We don't want to yell at students or anything like that. You're not going to see that here at Sequoia Middle School. Then we might have an individual chat with the student as a teacher. There might be moving seats. There's many strategies. Now, it stays as a level 1 as long as the student corrects the behavior. If the student does not correct the behavior, then it possibly could go on to a level 2. And when it becomes level 2, we have what we call a behavioral form that needs to be filled out. Now, I'm going to show you that real quick. It's a behavior notification form, and it's right over here. And when there's a level 1 misbehaviors taking place, our teachers are going to log them, and they're also going to log the interventions that they've tried. Now, an intervention is something that the teacher goes through to help the student correct the behavior. If the student corrects the behavior, then everything is good. If the student doesn't correct the behavior after continued attempts, then this form once again will be filled out. It'll be sent to our SRC center, and we'll talk about that in a minute. We're going to actually go visit the SRC, and then at that point, this behavior notification will come to someone like myself, or someone like our Vice Principal, Ms. Toscano, or our Principal, Mr. Ward, and then we will take the next steps necessary to help you. It's not to hurt you, it's not to get you in trouble, it's to help you. We want to make sure that all of our students here stay focused in class and they're doing what they're supposed to. So that's what a level 1 misbehavior is, and it leads to the level 2. We also have a level 3 that we'll be talking about, but what we are going to do right now is we are going to go out and meet some of our staff, and through them, they're going to answer some of the other questions that we have for you. So when we come back, we're probably going to be talking to Mrs. Toscano. Okay, let's go visit Ms. Toscano. Hey, Ms. Toscano.
Hi.
Hey, I have a question for you about discipline.
All right.
If, as a student, can I get in trouble on my way to school, or maybe even on my way home from school?
Yes, actually, the moment you exit your home and are on your way to school, anytime between that time, we are still responsible for you. While you're on campus, obviously, we're still responsible for you. But once you leave school, we are responsible for you all the way until you step off campus, all the way until you make it to your front door. So to answer your question, yes, you can get in trouble at all times.
We're now going to head over to Mr. Ward's office to talk about level 3 misbehaviors. There he is. Hey, Mr. Ward.
Hey, Mr. Juarez.
Hey, I have a question for you. Can you describe to us what a level 3 misbehavior is?
Well, I'm really glad you asked. See, that's a very serious topic, and that's why I'm dressed as a luchador right now, because this is my serious topic costume. So, let's talk about level 3 misbehaviors, all right? Real quickly, what that means is you will be removed from class immediately. So these are behaviors that require immediate removal from class, and it's because you are creating an environment that is totally disrupting the learning environment or even making a classroom unsafe. All right, so some of the things that might include, and these things should not be happening ever, I might remind you. That's how serious I am, because remember, I'm a luchador. Even though I'm a luchador, I'm totally against fighting. Any sort of fighting. Never, never, never should that happen. That's a level 3. Profanity directed at a staff member. You should not be using profanity at all, but certainly not directed at a staff member. Possession of something illegal. If you steal something, we're going to use this word sexual harassment. We'll talk more about that in class meetings. That will get you out right away. Bullying or hazing. Okay, so when you're intimidating someone, these types of things, when they're observed in the classroom, boom, it's not a warning. You're going to be removed and you're going to get potentially in trouble, and maybe even a lot of trouble, like suspension or expulsion from school. So no level 3 misbehaviors.
That was a great description, and that's a great wrestling pose right there. Thank you, Mr. Ward. Okay, next we're going to go ask our counselors another question, and here they are. There's Mr. Quattro and Miss Ballesteros. Ladies, I have a question for you. What do I do if I'm a student and I feel like someone has a problem with me?
First, you should tell your parents.
Second, you should tell an adult on campus. And then that adult will make sure to go tell the
SRC.
All right, so let's go to enter the Student Responsibility Center. See who's in there, see what they have to say. All right, so here we are entering the SRC, and here's Mr. Carrillo. Mr. Carrillo?
Hi, Lumberjacks. Welcome to the 2018-2019 school year. First of all, guys, this is the Student Responsibility Center, also known as the SRC. So what happens is when you come in here, you sign in, and I ask you for what reason. We have a what happened form. The what happened form is you tell me in your own words what happened. Why were you here? It could be anything, any little problem that you have, anything, it doesn't matter. This is what you would sign first. If for some reason you are sent out of class with a referral, this is a behavioral referral, which means you got sent out because you weren't following the rules or the guidelines. You then fill out a behavior reflection sheet. This explains to me what you did, how do you feel about it, and what would you do to better yourself, okay? Also, guys, here in the SRC, we are here for you guys. We're here to help you guys with any little problem, and we also are here to help you straighten your attitude, okay? We want you guys to feel comfortable. We are here for you guys. Anything that we talk about is confidential between me and you. And also, if you guys have issues, I will transfer you then to Ms. G. Ms. G is here for you guys. Matter of fact, let me call her and see if she's ready for you guys. Hey, Ms. G, how you doing? Hey, Ms. G, are you ready to see the student? Thank you. Hey, Ms. G's ready for you guys.
All right, let's head on back there to see Miss G. Okay, we're gonna take a long walk down the hall here. We have an appointment with Miss G now. Let's see if she's in her office. Want to go ahead and knock there? Hey, Miss G.
Hello.
everybody. Welcome, New Sequoia Lumberjacks. I am Ms. G. As Eric said, you'll be walking in, and I want to show you a few forms that he already probably showed you. The What Happened form right here. And this is going to be a different one we'll be talking about in just a minute. The conflict mediation form. So as Eric said, you'll be filling out the What Happened form with giving as much as detail of maybe you're in here because you need to talk to somebody, something's going on at school, something's going on at home. Well, I'm here to hear all about that. And I'm here to help you see what we could do about it. Sometimes all it takes is just to talk, and it helps you feel much better. So with that being said, sometimes there's conflict or issues with friends or maybe somebody you know, and sometimes there's a miscommunication. So I want to talk about conflict resolution. That's what we call it here. It's basically when we talk as in a group, me and two people who are maybe having disagreements with each other, and we come and try to find a solution, how we're going to be able to work this out. Okay, so sometimes it seems harder than it actually is, and that's when this form comes in right here. This is going to be, we'll get more into detail as you guys come in, but this is a contract between both students, if it's two people or more, and I'm here to administrate that. So with that being said, welcome, and I'm excited to work with you all.
Okay, let's head back up to the front. We're going to talk to Mr. Carrillo once again. This time we'll be talking about dress code.
How we doing, Lumberjacks? Welcome back. Yeah, so this one we want to talk to you guys about dress code. What happens if you are wearing torn jeans, a red shirt, something that you're not supposed to be wearing? Well, for the young ladies, we have shirts. They might not be the ones you like, but they're going to be dress appropriate. All right, for the boys also, we have shirts also. We have shirts, shorts, anything you need, okay? One thing for you gentlemen, guys, we do not allow sagging. So if you don't have a belt and you need something, we'll give you a zip tie to adjust it. You put it through, and then you won't sag anymore, guys, all right? Guys, we want to make this a good school year. Less drama, more fun. What I mean by that, guys, it's a beauty to be a lumberjack. It's something special to be a lumberjack. We don't want you guys to get in trouble, guys. But when you do, we are here to help you and to correct you. And another thing, guys, all right, this is my favorite. A lot of you kids like to lie, but this is my favorite quote from Batman. Thank you, lumberjacks.
We know the truth.
We just want to give you a chance to be honest. Go Lumberjacks!
Next we're going to go to Officer Gray and see if he can answer a question for us. Hey there, Officer Gray.
Hey, I'm Officer Gray. I'm your on-campus safety officer. You can ask me any question you'd like.
I got a question for you. If I'm a student and I know that something bad's going to happen, what should I do?
Well, that's a good question. You got a lot of people that you can come to and talk to about that. You can tell about the problem. You can tell those people about the problem. Myself, the principal, the vice principal, counselors, teachers, you can tell any of them about that, and we can help stop the problem before it actually becomes something where I might have to get involved.
This is our detention slip. If you receive one of these, you'll be released 5 minutes early from your 4th period class, and you'll be escorted by an adult to our detention room. Our detention room is in Academic C. Let's take a walk over there so that everybody knows where the detention room is.